I have just found a rusty coin. So welcome guys here from Slovakia at Backyard Pictures. Today we will mention or list up the frameless shooting styles, how we can shoot with frameless rings, even without ring, on a distance. So basically with frameless, even if a ring, with a ring or without a ring, you can shoot on short and medium and on long distances too, such as with a regular catapult without any problems. So most of you is shooting probably on a fixed distance and known distance with short pull. So I am doing this with rings and short pull, and then 10 up to 15 meters. I will show you how. Now I'm aiming on a camera, so as you can see I'm not aiming with the corner of the band like now, but like this. So I'm using gap shooting. This gap shooting allows me enough space for the distance shooting when the target is far away on a longer distance and I don't know the distance, but I can evaluate and calculate the distance based on my previous shooting sessions. I have learned the elevation method or the corrections, how I can do this. As you probably know, the mil dot reticle on rifle scopes, you can use the same method at the distance shooting. So even your target is further, you can raise up your holding hand, and this is method number one. So raising up your reference point. When you will use your corner of the band, of the upper band, and the higher or longer distance, you can just raise up your reference point. Method number two, and lowering the anchor, and it's pretty easy because I am using for short pull rest on my cheekbone, but on further distance with the same weight of the forks, I can lower my anchor, my lowering of my anchor, causing much more curvier ballistic curve, so the point of impact on a longer distance on the same spot will be further. But you need to learn these skills, and you need to find new anchor points on your even face or behind face, even on your ear. So that's easy as well. Method number three, because we are shooting frameless, we don't have exact strictly shaped frames, we can change the distance between the forks. So on the 10 meters I will use this one when I'm using with the corner of the band, on 15 a bit narrower, and on 20-25 meters it will be even more narrow and narrow until you will reach fork gap, such like at a PFS. So on my most narrow frame I can shape this tie is like maybe 2.5 centimeters between forks, and I can shoot this style on a 30 meters without any problems. The method number four is a bit different, and this is the much more complicated, I think, because this learning curve is more longer and longer than the previous three methods, and it is like this. So turning your frame while bit off the X and Y, the Y angle. So This time I'm shooting gap and load on 10 meters, 15 meters, but on maybe 20, 25, and the longer distances I will turn my quasi fork on a negative side. For a left-handed shooter it's against the watcher, and for the right-handed shooter or left-handed shooter who is holding the bands with the right arm, it is in way of the clock. So clockwise and counterclockwise you can turn your frame, and all together with the pouch again. Now I'm showing you the pouch. So this is the aiming method, 10 meters, 15 meters, but I'm turning all together the pouch with my fork because I don't want to twist my balls or fired balls on one on the other side. What to say to this? At this method you must find the middle of the two epsilon axes on the one fork and the other fork, and you must find the middle line of these forks, and just always keep your eyes or target in this middle, in this section, because the forks are narrower, but the two axes are not in one line. So in the middle of this line you will find the elevation point where you will hit your target. So 10 meters, 15 meters, 25, maybe 30, 40, and I can shoot this style out to 50, 60 meters short pull just with turning out my frame, quasi frame with my target. So let's see how it works
so
in practice.
Shooting 2.
Okay, here I have some 7mm balls with a 0.50 wide BSB, and there is a 250 milliliter soda can. So that's maybe on 9-10 meters. So let's do a test shot. Okay, now it's fired further. It's maybe 12 meters, and I will show you only the fourth method, because the fourth method is the most complicated one. Okay, so it's 12 meters probably. I will turn off a little bit my fork. It was a high, so it means that I have turned off side or off angle my forks too much. It was too low. That means that it wasn't enough. So I hope for the third I will hit it. Okay, so hit on the bottom of the soda can. Now it's probably on 15 meters. So on 15 meters, as I will see on the upper corner of my upper fork, the target, I must turn up even much more my forks. Okay, so just clipped it. The distance was okay, but just not moved further. I'll do another shot. Okay, again was a hit. It was no problem. Cool. So now it's probably on 20 meters, but I will move further for you, as you will see how much I will turn off my fork from the correct angle. So it's 34 paces, if I'm right. So 30 paces for me are 24, 25, 26. So 27, so maybe 27, 28 meters now, the distance to my target, and I will try to hit it for first with the first shot. It was high, it's no problem. I have seen the ball was hitting the background from upward. Okay, so as maybe you have seen, the turned off fork. So just guys, keep training, just try all these methods, and hope you will find the best method which works best for you. So I'm leaving you, just don't forget to subscribe here, click on the bell button, and I will continue in the shooting, in the distance shooting with my ring and full butterfly with my 0.40 precise set. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers and see you next time. Bye. So 0.50 Sumaker, one of my favorites, but odd band I don't like. Yeah, it was clipped. It's frameless full butterfly, two strings or two strips of band, flat band, connected with two pouches.